All right, I'm looking to see. I'm looking to see. Somebody's here. Hold on. Come here. Mm-hmm. Hi. Hello, everyone. Chico and I are here, waiting for people to come in. I'm trying to get my cup out of the view of the camera. All right. That's as far as I'm going to be able to get it. There we go. Hi, everyone. Hi, Tina. How are you? It's good to see you. Let me get the camera adjusted. Y'all can see Chico. Here we go. I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful today. I've been really busy off camera today. Okay, we got 2 people in here. Who else is in here? Hi. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Chico wants my coffee. You see it? No, Chico. Having him in my lap all the time these days is it poses some challenges. Simple things like drinking your coffee can pose a challenge with him being in my lap all day. Hi. I started a little early because I wanted people to have time to get in, to get their notifications and get in here for the live. He's too cute to put down. I agree. I do like him in my lap a lot, but it makes it hard to type on the computer. It makes it, all of the things that you have to do behind the scenes of content creating. It makes it real difficult. And so, yeah. So y'all tell me where you're from as you come in. Tell me where you're from. I'll be interested to know. This big mic's in the way. Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Let me get him down. I see a problem already. Mic's not. Yeah, the mic's not plugged in. Give me a minute. Ooh, girl. You're listening to me from the mic on the camera. That's what you're listening to me from. You're not listening to me from my microphone. There we go. Let's see if it switches over. All right, let's see if the mic switches over from the camera mic to this mic. It was unplugged. I don't know. I don't know if it switched over, but it's good that you can hear me anyway. So we only got 3 people here, so I'll go on and respect y'all's time and let you know that I do have activities planned for this week. I'm getting the calendar up now. I should have done that before, but it's okay. First thing on the calendar was YouTube Live, okay, which is today. Then on Monday, I'm going to do all my house cleaning. That's what I do on Monday. On Tuesday, I will be going to Walmart. And Wednesday is Build a Burger Bingo, so I'll be going there. Plus, there's going to be a food bank haul. So I'll be doing that as well. Thursday, I don't have anything planned right now. And then Friday, we got bingo at the senior center. And the way that it works, I've had people ask me, how does it work? How does it work over at your senior center? So I wanted to make sure that I covered that in tonight's live on how it works in my senior center, so that you all know. It's different probably in every senior center, because the director of that senior center puts the programming together in their own way. But I wanted to go over it with y'all. And so what they do is there's two different programs inside the senior center. There's a program called Actions, ACTIONS, which allows seniors to have accessibility to different things in the community. And so what Actions does is from 7:30 in the morning, they pick me up at 7:30. I'm the first pickup, until about 3:30 in the afternoon, because the driver gets off at 4 o'clock and he has a 30-minute drive. So his last drop-off has to be around 3:30. He is available to take people to and from all different kinds of activities, including the Actions activities at the senior center. And those include having breakfast, bingo there, and you pay 50 cents a card for bingo. And that fundraising that they do with the bingo cards, with only 50 cents a card, allows them to do daily activities, such as making breakfast available to everyone. And a lot of times people bring in stuff, okay, to make breakfast available to everyone. That's not sponsored by any program. It is just available because the center is open at that time and transportation is available for them to come. And so they do activities there. Some sponsored, some not. Now, the bingo and the breakfast is paid for by a group, okay, that has been established in the senior center, that is the group is established by the seniors, and they have their own budget, bank account, that kind of stuff. And with that funds that they, um, with the funding that they get from the sale of the bingo cards, they purchase the coffee that we drink, creamer, um, the things that they need to make breakfast for everyone, and they the supplies such as paper plates, cups, straws for those that need straws, the coffee stirs, all of those things are paid for by the group that was established in that section of the senior center called Actions. And but the group is separate from Actions because it people are donating and buying cards for the bingo so that the breakfast is available. Sorry, I just ate I just ate my dinner. And so, but the Actions also provides frozen meals to those out in the community that are homebound and cannot get out. And yeah, it does. It creates a opportunity for the seniors to get out of their homes on a daily basis and go somewhere for about 4 hours. And so they they are there in the morning all the way until around 12 o'clock on that side of the senior center. Now the transportation is available until, like I said, right around 2 o'clock, 2 to 3 o'clock. And so y'all hit the hearts and all that to let people know that I am live. That's how it gets pushed out, is you doing the thumbs up and giving the hearts out and the 100% and what all of those expressions, except for the confused face. Don't give the confused face. Okay. And so that part of the senior center is available. And one of my videos, I did show you that they were working on puzzles there. I did not show you the coloring books, but I am going to put on my Amazon wish list, I'm going to put some coloring books on there as well, because there are quite a few ladies that enjoy coloring, and I would like to be able to donate to the senior center, um, reasonably priced coloring books. And I would also want to donate markers, colored pencils, crayons. They enjoy all of those. And so I was thinking that maybe I could I can put it on the Amazon wish list, and then when I have funding, I can just go to my own wish list and pick up the things that I can. I'm also going to look out at the Dollar Tree, and because sometimes they have those adult coloring books at the Dollar Tree for only $1.25. And so I'll look over there. I'll also look at Ollie's when I go shopping there to see if I can pick up some of the items over there as well. But I thought it would be fun. Hello, Ash. It's good to see you. I thought it would be fun to be able to give back to the community center that I so much enjoy. And with items that several of the ladies up there that need the how do I put this? That need the mental stimulation while they're there. It'll give them something to do. And so they like the puzzles. They also like the coloring books and all of the things that go with it, sticker books. Okay, they like those. And so I'm looking forward to that's why I wanted to go that day, is to see what other activities that they have that they're doing. They do trivia game out there as well, where they ask questions and see if people can answer the questions. It's like a trivia. And one of the things that I got from the food bank several months ago, and I've been hanging on to it, and something's been moving me to hang on to it. But one of our favorite board games when I was a kid was Monopoly, and I got a villains Monopoly game. I think it's like a Disney villains Monopoly game, and from the food bank. And for some reason, I was hanging on to it, and now I know. Now I think I know why. I want to take it up there to the senior center on one of those days where it's not bingo, and see if I can get the ladies to get, and gentlemen, the ladies and gentlemen, to get into a Monopoly game with me. I have a fly buzzing around, so if you see it on camera, I apologize. I don't know how it got in. Okay, I just know it's buzzing around the house, and so I've been trying to get it all day, and I have not been able to catch it. So I just saw it. Okay, buzzing around here, right over here. So anyway, so that's the action side of the senior center. Then on the other side of the senior center is the actual senior center functions, and that is the Build-A-Burger Bingo, the luncheon, what do you call it? Covered dish bingo. What do they call it? Potluck bingo. Hi, Cheryl. It's good to see you. They also had the family night bingo. They have also, I'm going to be teaching a cooking class over there, a low carb cooking class, because there were a lot of people that were asking me, how is it that I went from not being able to walk to, because they saw me at the senior center, not being able to walk. How did I do that? And so I'm willing to teach a class up there, and it'll start next month, and it'll be once a month, and I'll be doing one recipe up there, and I'll be filming it as well. So I won't put the people's faces on the video, but I'll be filming me teaching the class. And they're going to supply me with all of the food and everything I need to teach the class. I'm back on my eating program again. I am feeling way better. I started the first 2 days ago. This is the third, so this is the third day, and I'm feeling way better. Staying on that low carb diet it can prove to be challenging, but it also is what's best for me. And so you can see that fly buzzing around me. I'm so ready to get that fly. I really am. So that's what they do on the senior side, the senior center side. And so even though I'm going to bingo, it's going to bingo in different aspects of the senior center and different programs of the senior center. I also get my hair cut and trimmed there. That's the senior side of the center, where they have a volunteer hairdresser that comes in, and for anyone that wants to get their hair done, whether male or female, she does it free of charge. She does have a tip jar out, and she doesn't ask for the tip, but almost everybody tips her. All right, and that way it pays for her time while she's there. And she they don't have to make it to her shop. She shows up for them instead of them going to her shop. And she sets aside one day every week to do that, and does not show up at her shop to cut hair on that day. She shows up at the senior center twice a month to do that. So because she is doing that, many people tip her about the price they would to get their hair done, plus a tip. All right. And so a lot of women are getting their hair, and men are getting their hair done there at the senior center now, because it's way more convenient to do that. They're already there. All right, so my sister and I will be, hello, Grandma Teresa. My sister and I have planned together to go to an event this month that's coming up. And it's not this week, though. I can tell you that. Let me see if I can see it. I'm looking to see when I have it on my calendar. I may not have it on my calendar yet. But we are going to wait, it's in the evening. Let me go through it. Hold on. I'm looking through my calendar. Yeah, I don't have it on there yet. Okay. I need to go and put it on there on my calendar. All right. But it's coming up anyway. And it's a sock hop. Okay. They're going to be playing 50s and 60s music. And it's going to be a dance. And so I'm looking forward to that. My sister and I are going. And I got to come up with an outfit. And I'm thinking that it's probably on the 8th or the 9th. I'll have to go look it up. But it's coming up. And we're looking forward to doing that. I'm not sure how I'm going to swing a sock hop outfit. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't have anything that is the 50s and 60s right now. Nothing. And so I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't have, like the poodle skirt and all that stuff. So I might do, I remember they used to do like, we used to call them, what do you call them? The jeans that were short and then bobby socks. I can do that for sure. And then put like a handkerchief. I don't know if I have any handkerchiefs like that. I have scarves. That's what I have. Yeah, but I don't have any saddle shoes. I'm going to use my tennis shoes because that's what's best for me right now on my feet. Penny loafers is another one I could use. I don't have any. I'm not going to buy anything for this event simply because I don't have the funds for it right now. I took Chico to the vet Friday, and his vet bill was $500. Now, that means that all of my wiggle room money is gone for the month, okay? Because what they're doing with Chico, we're moving on to Chico now. What they're doing with Chico is they took another set of x-rays for him, and they did the whole paw all the way up to his shoulder, and they're sending it to a radiologist, a specialist, to make sure that we're not missing anything because of his limp. And I've restricted him very, very much now because they cannot, they did look at the x-ray and say his fracture is healed, okay? It's healed up. So what I'm doing now is keeping him very restricted. He's not allowed to go any zoomies. He's not allowed to go downstairs at all. And very short walks. And we're going to do that. I've been doing that, but I'm shortening it even shorter. I'm just taking him right outside to do his business and not letting him take walks, even though he wants to do the walks. Because I want whatever is causing this limp, I want it to heal as much as possible. And so this is going on month 3 that this is happening. And so I want to make sure that whatever's going on with his leg, foot, and paw, I'm doing everything I possibly can to make sure that it heals properly. And he's been given another round of anti-inflammatory and pain medicine. And since I've restricted him on Friday morning, Friday, Saturday, and today is Sunday, his limp is almost gone. And so he's still favoring it tonight, but during the day today, he was not. And I had to stop him from the zoomies and have him go to his kennel twice today. It's hard for a puppy to not run through the house. It's hard. And so, but I'm doing everything I possibly can to make sure that I feel bad because it was my fault. I stepped on him. And so, anyway, so we're doing everything we can for him. He's not showing any signs of when we touch it, when the vet touched it and manipulated his paws, his fingers, okay? He wasn't showing any signs of whimpering or anything like that. So that's why she's confused. And so, anyway, so we covered that. Now, starting tomorrow, I have it ready. Oh, I think I just sliced my hand, a paper cut. Oh, I hate those things. I felt it. I'm going to start my meal plan. And there's an app on my phone itself that does meal planning. But I'm thinking about, I want to do a series of cooking for one, keto style. And that's what I'm thinking I'm going to start doing for this next week, and maybe do it a couple of weeks, is just cooking enough food for one meal. I'm enjoying my chocolate. Sushi. Nope, I didn't. I should have, but I didn't. And here's the reason why. When I looked into the pet insurance, what I discovered is that it's really a loan in that you still have to pay the vet. But sometimes the insurance will reimburse you. And so I'm still going to look into it. But with this injury, I don't know if they'll accept him. Okay, but anyway, so I'm not too worried about Chico because I know I can take care of him, all right? Here's the thing, is that I'm really a budget budget-friendly person, meaning I'm not dipping into my savings if I don't have to. And so that just means that I don't have any wiggle room um, for any frugal, um, any non-frugal spending. Does that make sense? And so I'm really good at budgeting and making sure that I don't go into debt, okay? And making sure I don't dip into my savings. I'm pretty good at that. So now, I went over that. I am going to take a look at the 2 meal plans. It was this one, and there was one in the book, and I have them right here ready to go starting tomorrow. And I'm going to start trying to stick to these, similar to these meal plans, okay? It may not be exactly what is on the meal plan, but it's going to be pretty close. So, all right, so I've gone over my activities that are coming up this next week. Okay, thank you, Suzzie. All right, I'll look more into it. But right now, I'm just focused on him and making sure that I'm taking care of, something that happened because of me. All right. All right. I don't know. My phone is popping. Let me check to see if it's an emergency. Nope. Not an emergency. All right. I have a family member that was in the ER this last week, so I do have to keep up and make sure that I'm checking. 2 meal part of no. Verda does a 3 meal. It's a 3 meal. That's what I'm going to switch back to. Even though I'm not hungry when I get up in the morning, I'm going to go ahead and eat. It's a 3 meal a day plus a snack. And that's what I'm going back to. I'm going to get up in the morning and not be lazy and eat me a breakfast, eat me a lunch, eat me a dinner, and a snack at the end of the day. Like I did when I first got on it. And I was like that for 3 months. And so I'm going to get back to that. And being on that schedule and doing that was what was working as far as me feeling better, getting motivated, out walking, all of that. That's when all of that started. It was when I was doing the 3 meals a day. What was the 2 meal then? The 2 meal was me not eating breakfast. That's what the 2 meal was. It was me, Sushi. Okay. It was me not being hungry when I get up in the morning and not getting hungry until lunchtime and eating a brunch instead of a lunch. That's what it was. And so I'm going to get back on the eating 3 meals a day the way that they have it planned. And eating even though I'm not hungry. Hi, Plateau. It's good to see you. Okay, so I've gone over. I'm also, remember the original list of foods? This original one? No, not this one. It was the other one. Hold on. Let me find it. I have it right here because I am using that list. Yep, here it is. Okay, so I did go back to Verda, and my numbers are improving back down to where it was when I was on Virta. And so I'm not going to say that I wasn't off of Virta. What I am going to say is that I wasn't completely on Virta. Okay. I was still eating low carb. It's just I wasn't eating 30 carbs a day. I was eating more than 30 carbs a day. I was exploring the other elements of food that is on the second list. It's still part of the Virta program. It's still part of it, all right? It's just exploring a little bit more of the vegetables and fruits that I was allowed to have occasionally. And so I'm going back to the strict one. This list right here. See? This is the first list that I had. It's just one page. I want y'all to see that. It's just one page. Then after 3 months, I got another list that has 2 pages. Okay? I was allowed to have some of the fruits. Well, it didn't work well for me. I need to go back to this one page and just stick to this stuff and none of the starred items on there. Okay. Yes, I can have cucumbers. As a matter of fact, I have cucumbers in the refrigerator right now. That's another thing that I want to let you know right here on this live, because I didn't film it, is that Saturday I did order groceries from Walmart and had it delivered to my house. And it was just about $40 worth of groceries. Oh, you have them coming out of your ears. Yeah, I can have cucumbers. Yeah. As a matter of fact, that was one of the items that I purchased from Walmart. Something in my refrigerator, I'm going to be up front and honest with you. Something in my refrigerator made me sick on Friday. And so I tossed everything out that I had that day to eat because I didn't know what caused it. And so all of my produce went out of the refrigerator on Friday. And then on Saturday, I cleaned out the refrigerator, wiped it all down, sterilized it. And then Saturday I ordered, and I just wanted to get it done. That's why I didn't film it, because filming it takes it about 3 times as long as me just getting it done. All right. And so I wiped everything down in the refrigerator, took everything out that I had eaten that day. And it was Thursday. It was Thursday night that I got sick. On Friday, I did that. I took everything out of the refrigerator, wiped everything down. And then on Saturday, I ordered groceries. And in my grocery order, I got lettuce. I got green bell pepper. I got some baby bells. Green onions. What else did I get? My heavy whipping cream for my coffee for the month. I can't remember what else. Oh, I got the packets to go in my water. Okay, my water flavor packets. Can't remember what else I got. But I picked up all new produce because I'm pretty sure it was from something on the produce that I had eaten. So it all went out, and I got new fresh produce. And today, this is what I was getting to. Today, what I did was I prepped everything for this upcoming week. So I would have all of those vegetables prepped and ready. And I've been on an air fryer venture these last 3 or 4 days, in that I've been cooking cooking one meal in the evening for myself and using the air fryer to do it. So I've been roasting vegetables in there, zucchini and yellow squash. Instead of sauteing them, I've been roasting them in the air fryer. And I took out a couple of packages of chicken legs, and that's what I've been cooking for myself. I've been seasoning up the chicken legs and one at a time and throwing it in the air fryer for my meal. And so that's what prompted me to think, let me do keto cooking for one. And maybe we can go on that venture of how do you cook keto for one person and use the protein in several different ways. Because y'all know I've been doing a lot of cooking ahead, like cooking 2 or 3 meals at the same time, 2 or 3 servings, 2 to 4 servings at the same time. Now I want to take it to only cooking 1 serving per meal and making it quick and easy, something quick and easy that I can do. And I'm looking forward to going on that journey with y'all. I'm thinking, is there anything else I wanted to go over with y'all? Oh, one of the things that I've been doing also for myself is that I have been taking breaks on myself and enjoying doing the things that I enjoy. And several months ago, on a haul from like Dollar Tree, I picked up this large print word search because I enjoy doing word search. So every evening I'm working on a word search. I'm just spending 30 minutes working on this word search, and I bought it. Another thing I enjoy doing is coloring, and that the seniors at the senior center reminded me of how much I enjoy coloring. And so I'm thinking that I'm going to be taking 30 minutes every day to just kind of sit down, pull out my coloring books. Believe it or not, little kids' coloring books, I love them. And pulling out the coloring books and sitting down and enjoying doing some kind of an art project. Maybe get out. Remember, I told you I've set up in my diamond painting. Maybe I'll get that out and start working on one of those as well. I also have cross stitch. I love doing cross stitch. I have my whole life. So I'm thinking I will take 30 minutes every day to work on that and just enjoy my retirement and enjoy doing the things that I enjoy doing, that I'm not so busy, okay, doing all the working and taking care of people, and taking time to just enjoy the activities that I love doing. Bingo's one of them. Y'all see me doing that. Oh, Duolingo? Good job, Tina. You're learning Italian. Okay. Good job, Tina. And so I've been thinking about just doing that, taking some time off every day and just sitting down and working on several projects. Just doing 30 minutes on one project and 30 minutes on another. Anyway, do y'all have any questions? We got about 15 minutes left on this live. Are there any questions y'all have for me? I want to make I have all of these like bins that I used in my classroom, and they're just like little square containers. And I'm thinking I want to put all of my art supplies in one of those, and that way I will have it contained, just like I did my diamond art. I put my diamond art in one container, and I'm thinking I want to do the same thing with, I also put all my cross stitch in one bag, okay? And I'm thinking I want to do the same thing with all my art supplies. Just get a bin, a bucket, and that way when I get ready to do my art, I just pull the whole bucket out and decide what I want to work on. Because I have a lot of different art projects. And so putting it all together in one bucket and having it organized, I think is going to be helpful. Instead of having coloring books back here, right there, Having coloring books next to my office, right here. I have a art kit over here. I want to put it all together in one bucket, in one container. I want to keep on working on organizing all of my stuff. I started that project and got all of my Halloween stuff put into a tote, all of my Thanksgiving put into a tote, all of my Christmas put into a tote. I didn't do the Easter. I have it ready. That's my next project, is to get the Easter all put together in a tote. I'm reading your comment, Plateau. Plateau says, on YouTube, Leslie Sansone has a channel where she does seated exercises. I'm going to check it out. Good to do when weather is weathering. Oh, that's a good idea, Plateau. That's a good idea. Do y'all have any questions for me? Let me enjoy some coffee here. Any questions, anyone? Tuesday, I told you I was going to Walmart on Tuesday. I'm going to go have my feet done. At Walmart, they have a nail salon, and I'm going to the nail salon on Tuesday. I want to get a pedicure done. I used to go about once a month, but it has been several months since I've gone. And so I want to go and have a pedicure done. And I have the funds for it. I saved the funds to the side for me to go ahead and do that. And I need to have it done. It is. It's very important, especially your feet. It's important that you take care of your feet. And so if you're not able to do all the cutting and trimming and, painting your toenails and, scrubbing your feet really, really well, if you're not able to do that, going and having a pedicure will help you do that. Now, I say that with caution, because I tell people, know who's doing your feet. The lady that I'm going to did my feet for many years, and I'm going back to her because I tried different places in the area where I work, and I did not feature them on my channel. And the reason I didn't is because, to be quite frank, they did an okay job, but one of them gave me a chemical burn on all of my toes on my right foot. Yes, they gave me chemical burns on my feet, on my toes. And so I didn't go back. And I did not recommend that. Do not recommend it to my family and friends. I tell them, don't go there. Do not go there. And so I tried another one. They were okay. I wasn't totally happy with it. But I'm going back to the same lady that I always go to. And the reason is because she always did a wonderful job on my feet. And I met up with her last Tuesday. And I told her I wanted to come once a month. The first Tuesday of every month. And so I just don't want to play with my feet like that. All right. And anyway, so I'm not gonna speak negatively of any place. I'm just not. I was raised where if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. And that's the way I was raised, and that's what I practice. And so even when I'm answering y'all's comments, even when I'm answering your comments, if I don't have anything good to say, I'm just going to say thank you for leaving a comment. You blessed me today. Even if it's a negative comment, I'm not going to say anything ugly back to you. So I'm not going to say anything ugly about the places that I went, but I'm definitely not going to recommend them, okay? Because, like I said, if you don't have anything positive to say, anything good to say to the person, you need to just move on and not say anything at all. That's the way I was raised. That's the polite thing to do, especially if no one is getting hurt. Don't intentionally say something ugly to someone just because it crossed your mind. Because it's not polite. It's not. All right. So, what else do I want to cover? I do have the $50 gift card from Walmart. So I'm going to be using that this month. And anything that I need, this fresh produce or anything that I'm running out of that I need to pick up at Walmart, I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to spend, I already told myself I'm going to budget myself about $10 at the grocery store every week. After I've done my resupply, my pantry and my initial order for the once a month initial order, like when if I'm going to paper towels and toilet paper and those kinds of things, is going to be more than $10. Y'all know that. All right. So anyway, so I'm going to the initial grocery haul that I do every first week of the month. After that, when I go to Walmart on my Tuesdays out, I'm going to just pick up small items that I need. Anything fresh produce, anything I need for a recipe that's coming up, any of that stuff. And so I also am going to put what I am going to be making for the week. I'm going to put it on my board that is on my refrigerator. I'm going to utilize that more this coming up to make sure I'm planning ahead and have the ingredients that I need for certain meals that I'm planning for myself. Okay. I think I got everything. Is there anything y'all want to ask me tonight? I think I said that 3 times already. Are y'all in your pajamas? I'm in my pajamas. It's Sunday. It's Pajama Sunday. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna go take a shower tonight, wash my hair, and get my hair dry, and then or I might do it tomorrow morning. And then hi, Granny Prepper. It's good to see you. It's okay. You can go back and watch it. If you didn't watch the entire live, please go back and watch it again, because it'll count as a view. Make a comment down below in the lives, because it makes a difference. It really does. You get Walmart 68 paper towel roll every 3 months. Okay. Well, right now I do have a viewer sent me some paper towels and toilet paper, so I don't have to do that right now. I have quite a bit in stock that I'm working through, and so I don't have to do like Lysol wipes either. A viewer sent me a bunch of cleaning supplies that helped me out after the hurricane hit here, and so after we had that storm that hit here, and all of my stuff needed to be repaired and needed to be cleaned up outside. My mobile home was a little off, so it needed to be jacked up and re-leveled and re-centered. The bricks needed to be re-centered underneath it and all that. So somebody sent me a bunch of cleaning supplies during that time, so I'm set for that. I'm old, so I'm always in my pajamas. Oh, you are? Okay. No, Sushi, I thought you got up and went to work every day. That's what I got from the comments that you had. Is that you got up, got dressed, and went to work every day. Okay, so I misunderstood. Okay. All right. Anyone else have any questions, comments? If not, I'm going to go ahead and finish the live out. Okay, Sushi, I got you. All right. I didn't grow up with paper towels either. I do use them, but I didn't grow up with them. I use a washcloth for everything. And you see in my videos that I use a washcloth. I don't use paper towels very often. Only if it's something that I need to toss do I use paper towels, if that makes sense. Okay, I got you. I got you. All right. Okay. Well, this is my work. So I do work from home, but some of my work that I do is also me going out. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. It's good to see you. I'm curious, what was the chemical that caused the burns on your feet? I have no idea, Cheryl, but I'm not going back to ask. I'm not. Okay. No, I'm not. I just know that there were chemical burns on my feet. And I even told her my feet were burning. Okay. All right, Granny Purple. Yeah, I use washcloths. Those washcloths, I wear them out. I wear them out. And so somebody bought me a set of towels and washcloths. It was a really nice set. And I think it's been maybe a year ago. And those white towels, the white washcloth doesn't look white anymore. Okay. I've been using it up. I've been using it. Okay. They are. I use them a lot, and I throw them in the washer and throw a little bleach in it. And the last week when I did my house cleaning video, how many of y'all enjoyed the house cleaning video? Please tell me if you did, because I'll do more of them if you want. All right. I wanted you to see my routine that I do every Monday. And so I took you. The only thing I didn't do was I did not show you me cleaning the bathroom, because that's my personal space. And so I didn't want to show you personal items, all right? Just to be honest with you. So you did? You enjoyed it? All right. I did have one negative comment on it, and somebody noticed the dust that was in my bedroom. All right. Yeah, I know. I had dust. All right. I did go back. I saw it when I was editing it. I did go back and went, oh, I need to go and dust in there. So I went and dusted in there. Didn't put it on the video, but I did. The washer and dryer and the dishwasher, the washer and dryer and dishwasher did not bother y'all because it was running while I was doing the videoing. All right. I like to put my machines to work for me while I'm doing all the other stuff. Like I like to get a load of laundry in really quick. Um, First thing in the morning on Monday morning. No, go take your shower first, and then I get the laundry going. Okay, good. All right, that's good to know. All right. Well, everybody, it's been an hour. And so I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and spending this evening with me. I want to respect your time and not spend more than an hour with y'all. If you have any questions, if you want to talk to me, want to share anything with me in private, my email is down below in the description. It is always open and available for you. I may not get to it in a day or two, but please do send me emails if you want to say something, want to ask something, want to tell me something. My emails are open for you, and I want y'all to know that. I do have a few viewers that have sent me emails, and I appreciate them. And so, yeah, I will see you all next Sunday. Like I said, I had a few days last week that I wasn't feeling well. I took them off, and now I'm back motivated and feeling better. And so I will see you all next Sunday for the live Q&A chat time. I will see you Thursday for a cooking video. And then, of course, I'm going to see y'all during the videos that I filmed this week. All right? Bye. I'll see y'all. I want y'all to be blessed because you all bless me each and every day. And I'll see you on the videos. Bye-bye.